Hi everybody, today we're going to look at something a little different from my channel. What we have here is a set of 6 Pottery Barn Wednesday Addams Family Christmas/Halloween ornaments. Today we're going to look at 3 of them, and then in a future video we will look at the other 3. Why am I breaking them up? It's simply not just to get 2 videos out of this. It has to do with it would be a very long video, and none of us really has time to either make or watch a very long video. So today we are going to look at Thing, Wednesday with her cello, and the umbrella. The first point I would like to make is these came in a very solid box with the black packing stuff around there, and none of them arrived broken or damaged in any way. Yeah, that's rare for Christmas ornaments, right? So first let's talk about the umbrella. It has glittery sparkles on the top of it. Now we know Wednesday is not a glitter kind of gal, so we can view the glitter sparkles as raindrops. Due to the shape of this Christmas ornament, I can only imagine that the umbrella handle is delicate and will eventually break off if you are not very careful with these. It says these are made of glass. This could be a thicker glass or maybe some kind of ceramic-y, very thin ceramic-y material, rather than just a piece of glass, but as I said, these are listed as being made of glass. The next one we're going to look at is Thing. Now let me tell you something, I am pretty disappointed with Thing here. His hand looks very feminine, and I don't just mean how he chooses to identify. This looks like a women's hand. These look like lady fingers. Is this lady Thing? I don't know. Additionally, the 3 center fingers here are webbed, though there are air gaps between the pinky and those fingers and the thumb and those fingers. Very disappointing. This looks much better when you see it online than when you see it in person. Last but not least, let's look at Wednesday, and to me this is the biggest disappointment of the 3. Maybe because my expectations were highest with this one, this really doesn't look like Wednesday Addams. No, I didn't expect a whole bunch of face detail, but this doesn't look like Wednesday. Strings on the cello are hand painted, and you can definitely tell that because they are nowhere near straight. The cello's bow is glued to her hand and glued to the strings of the cello with big globs of glue. Very disappointing. And then there is some either damage, sloppy painting going on her face. Don't tell me those are black teardrops, I'm not falling for that. Though the lips look fairly well and maybe a little lopsided, the eyes are very detailed, and if you stare into those eyes, though it doesn't look like Wednesday, it has a certain amount of creep factor in itself. So we have that going for us. In addition to that bow not being part of the main piece, her arm that's holding the bow looks like it's attached with glue also. Though the rest of it looks like it came from a single mold. Now, why am I disappointed with this piece? Yes, if you look at it, you'll say, oh, is that Wednesday Addams? Opposed to, if you look at it, hey, that's Wednesday Addams. This should be the showcase piece of this set. The glue is sloppy. The hand painting is sloppy. One hand shows a fair amount of detail, and that happens to be the hand with the extra glue globs on it. And the other hand, well, the detail is lacking, and it kind of looks like a meat hand. If you're a cartoonist, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So I expected more detail from the most prominent piece of this set. A little disappointed. Am I happy that I got it? Yeah, of course. Did I pay way too much for it? Well, it depends. Are you a Wednesday fan or not? If you go online, you can purchase this set, but more commonly what you'll see is single pieces or 2 pieces from the set. People are buying the sets, breaking them up, separating out the pieces, and selling them individually for more than it would have cost you just to buy the whole set. In some people's defense, maybe they broke 1 or 2 of them and they didn't want to sell a 4 or 5 piece set and they decided to sell them individually. But I'd wager that is not the most common scenario going on eBay right now. What do you think? Are you a Wednesday fan? Do you think I'm being a little too critical on the quality of this? Or are you like me and you think the showcase piece of a set should have the most attention to detail on it? Leave your comments in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching.